James Harden had a chance to be the highest paid player in NBA history twice, but now he could lose more than $100 million instead. Harden's already a shoo-in for the Hall of Fame. He's a 10-time All-Star, one league MVP, made the NBA's All-75 team. The only asterisk left on his resume is winning an NBA title. In the past 3 years, he's made it known that the only thing on his mind, and he's even gotten very impatient about it. Once the Rockets championship window closed in 2020, he immediately wore a fat suit and forced a trade to the Nets, while rejecting a 2-year, $103 million extension in the process. An extension that would have made him the first player in NBA history to make $50 million a season. But that's not even close to the money he rejected when he got to the Nets. After a season of being only half a shoe size small for making the Eastern Conference Finals in year one, Harden rejected a 3-year, $161 million extension to stay with the Nets, which, believe it or not, was the right decision at the time. See, if he was still the second highest player in the league for the 2021-2022 season, making $47 million, and as long as he played for his usual standards, or if the Nets lived up to their championship expectations, Harden would have definitely been re-signed to a 4-year, $223 million max extension at the start of free agency that next summer. A deal that would have made him the first player to make more than $60 million a season and still get the bag at 37. But midway through the season, he wanted out to join another super team. While he'd no longer be offered the money he could have made if he stayed in Houston or Brooklyn, Harden re-signed on a slightly cheaper 2-year contract and took a $15 million pay cut to let the Sixers sign other vets. Now, despite disappearing in the playoffs and playing in the least number of games his entire career, Harden wants another change of scenery. The only problem this time is his trade value isn't as strong as it once was, which means they won't get a lot of star power in return. And if you're the team that takes him, is the 35-year-old James Harden really still worth the max? There's even a pattern in the teams Harden was wanted out, which Sixers fans would definitely be worried about. The Rockets went in full rebuild mode once Harden left. KD and Kyrie wanted to leave the Nets months after Harden got traded. Once the trade out from Philly is complete, don't be surprised to see both Joel Embiid and Tobias Harris leave the team as well. The Sixers have begun taking offers for Harris, and while Embiid is still under contract until 2026, if he says he wants out, 29 other teams will offer whatever they can to try and get him. So while Harden chooses to play for a title over money, it's the right thing to do at a stage of his NBA career. If he keeps wanting out each year, he might just have neither by the time it's all said and done.